Live.
We are live.
We are live. We are live. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I am super excited about this recipe, and I wanted to keep it a surprise because once you make this recipe, I don't think you're going to make another. And the recipe we're doing today is cornbread, keto cornbread with CK flour. So let's begin first by saying hi and doing a roll call and checking out the comments.
Can we first just take a moment to appreciate how gorgeous this woman looks today?
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely
I'm
beautiful.
running out of clothes, by the way. So this one is like, it's in this outfit was in the back of the closet. So.
Well, it should be at the front, I'm just saying.
I don't go like to places where, this would be required.
I'd hold on tight if you did. Right, roll call time. Let's see who is here. We have got Chef Fat Grams, Kelly Bow, Cheryl Tomlinson, Danielle Graves, Ella, Swawa One, Christiane Fisk, Mrs. Henderson, Judy Duran, and we are up to date. Marianne is here, and Stacey Gabler is here as well.
Mad Vito as in Marianne?
Yes.
Yes,
and
nice.
Shirley Millar.
Nice.
I think I'm up to that. I'm sorry if I missed anyone. I don't think I did, but hello.
Hello, everybody. We thought, you know how I always say hi after everyone's name's called? We thought that it would be quicker if we call out everybody's names and then I say hi. But to every single one of you, kisses, hello. I hope you're having a fabulous morning and a great start to the weekend. Now, I need to put the ingredients in the ingredients list for you. So 1 second, I will do that. I can't believe how easy this recipe was. My goodness. It is by, can you remember her name?
Tracy, no?
Not Tracy. Tiffany.
Began with a T.
Okay, cornbread.
While you're doing that, I shall read out some comments, because prior to me roll calling, everybody was talking amongst themselves, which is really nice.
It is really nice.
So, let's see. Shirley Millar says, hi everybody. Judy says, hi Mel, with a big love heart.
Aww. Love you, Judy.
Cheryl says, beautiful Mel.
Oh, thank you, Cheryl.
Kelly says, hello, fantastic hosts.
Can I say hello after everyone? I feel weird
Yeah, we're just a roll call to, the class is all here.
Hi, Kelly. Are you baking with me today?
Charlotte Ferris, hey from Ohio.
Hello, Charlotte.
Stacey says, getting all dressed up in the middle of the night's always called for. You look beautiful.
Okay, thank you. If you refresh your description box right now, you will see that the ingredients have updated and it's all there in case you want to bake with me. Any more comments?
Lots and lots. So you just tell me when you want to stop.
You go. I will. Oh, how are we going to do it?
I'll go quickly.
Go quickly.
Susan, good morning, Mel, Mr. Mel, and everyone. Karen Humble made it. Oh, nice to see you back, Karen. Brenda Boisel, that's a new name.
Hello, Brenda.
Hello from Ohio. Lizzie Main, hi from the UK. Hi, Lizzie.
Wow.
And hi, Brenda. Welcome. Ankie Roos, hello, 8 Nederland. I'm sure that's hello from the Netherlands.
Yes, it is.
Nancy Griffith is also here.
Hello,
she
Nancy.
says you look beautiful now.
Thank you, Nancy.
Oh, my goodness. Stop the press. Michael Rosenau has joined the live. Crikey, he says, it's 1 a.m.
Oh, well, Michael, we're dancing, you see. I know all your secrets, Michael. I'm a little fly on the wall watching you.
And we have another new name, Jojo Johnson. Hi from Northwest Indiana.
So, is that everyone?
No, Bonnie Kaufman's here as
Oh,
well.
hello, Bonnie.
Rambling with the Myers. Hi from CO, which I think is Connecticut. Sorry if I'm wrong. Where it's 59 degrees right now. And go.
I will show you the end result, right? I know I always wait, but it's just perfection. Anyway.
That's code for Mel has no patience.
This is one, yes, it is. This is one I made earlier. It's cooled down and everything, but I reckon this is a serving for 4. And this is called the cornbread. It is absolutely just, am I doing it right?
Yep.
It's absolutely gorgeous, and like, I don't know if you can see that, but it is quite soft. So very pleased with that result.
This sounds really dumb, but you can hear it when you squish it. Put it right up to the mic over there. See if you can hear it.
Yes, I think I could hear it from here.
That's very cool.
But I will cut it open for you, so we can inspect what this looks like in the middle. Grab a cutting board.
So Kelly's going to bake with you. She will try now that I have the ingredients list.
Nice. Hopefully you have everything.
Cheryl says, shows how much Mel loves us to get dressed up at 1 a.m.
Definitely. I think it could make, I mean, depending on how big you like your slices, right? So that is the middle, people. That is the middle.
Ah, looks good, doesn't it?
It does. And I can smell, it smells like cornbread. So, anyway, let's move on. I didn't.
Oh no.
Oh, Chris, could you please get me a measuring tape, because I need to give them the size of the pan I used. I would say that this is half of a standard casserole dish. It was just a square container, but I will.
Only about the centimeter one.
You can only find the centimeter. That's not good if you can only find the centimeter one.
Well, we can convert it, so that's all right.
All right. So, 15 centimeters.
So centimeters to inches you want, right?
Yes, inches.
How many centimeters?
15.
15. $47, that can't be right.
No, that's not right.
No puedo hacerlo.
It needs to be like 6.5 or 7 inch.
5.9, so 6 inches.
Yeah, 6-inch by 6-inch square pan. And I'm yet again using half almond and half chicken. So CK almond flour blend, CK chicken flour blend. This is 90 grams and 90 grams, so a total of 180 grams, which is a 1.5 cups of the flour. Next is 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and you can add more if you want, but I'm only putting in a teaspoon of sweetener and a half teaspoon of salt. And then I'm going to just combine all my ingredients, my dry ingredients anyway, and make sure that that baking powder is well incorporated into my flour.
I have a new name.
Yes.
And I pre-apologize, Patricia, because I'm going to butcher your last name. I know that, but Stacy loves it when I do it. Patricia Quiada.
Oh,
hi from New York.
Hi. Oh, hi, Patricia.
And one more newbie here, Carnivore Moxie. Good morning, first time making a live all the way from Virginia, USA.
Wow, you might have some neighbors attending the live because we have lots of friends in the US. I'm just going to melt my butter in the meantime because we need softened butter. And so now we're going to do the wet ingredients. And you will need 2 eggs at room temperature. Starting off.
Did you see
All right.
that TikTok where the wife gets the husband in to help in the kitchen and then cracks the eggs on his forehead?
No,
It's very fun.
it sounds a bit abusive, to be honest.
Probably.
Okay, let's go in order. That needs a bit of cooling, so I'll do that. So 4 tablespoons or 50 to 56 grams of softened or melted butter. And if you are dairy free, my friends who are dairy free I've helped a lot of people convert keto recipes to dairy free. You know what to do about softened butter. You've got your coconut oil and your other keto approved oils that you can use instead of butter. And then we need a 1/4 cup of olive oil. I'm just going to put my eggs in last because I'm just worried that, I want the butter to be a bit cooler than what it is. And easy as 1/4 cup of water, 1/4 cup of heavy cream, and previously a 1/4 cup of olive oil. Right, we are in business.
So I said you'd sing on a live.
I did sing. Lastly, we'll just throw it in. You don't have to whisk, nothing. You chuck everything into the bowl once you have incorporated your dry ingredients. And we are going to do a teaspoon of corn extract, which my friend Danielle Graves sent to me. Thank you, in my care package. Super excited. I have never ever owned a bottle of corn extract.
So is that your secret ingredient?
That's my secret ingredient. Well, it was a secret for me.
All day you wouldn't tell me what it was. That's okay.
Oh, the memory of the smell of corn just brings back so many memories. All right. And you will see what a beautiful batter this yields. Now, if you don't want to make cornbread and you want to make another kind of bread, I think you can do it with this recipe. If you want to make if you find that this recipe looks really easy, I don't see why you can't use it to make a regular loaf of bread. Just double the ingredients, because remember, we're doing a small portion. Well, 4 to 6. All right.
While you're mixing, I'll do some admin.
Okay.
Some admin.
Admiral.
God knows.
Where did you get that?
I don't know. If someone was
Maybe
to ask
you
me
had-
how my brain works, no.
Maybe you had Advil on your brain.
Maybe. Foxfield Farmer says good morning. Michael says he danced away enough. Rambling with the Myers says no, that is Colorado. Oh, not Connecticut. Colorado.
Right.
Okay. Completely wrong. Sandy Reed is here and says good morning, Mel and Chris.
Oh, wow.
Foxfield Farmer says that looks beautiful. Chef says...
Keep going.
Chef says, cornbread, you're speaking coachable language.
Nice.
I probably did that wrong too. Judy says she loves cornbread. It will be great for stuffing at Thanksgiving.
Lovely. And I'm so happy that I can get this recipe to you guys early, so that when cornbread, let's just call it that, cornbread season comes in, you've got the recipe. You may have even tried it prior, so I'm happy about that. Right, let's just wash the hands. All right, and then it goes straight into your lined container.
Now, Ankie Roos, who was from the Netherlands,
Oh, hi.
has said, and I've translated this, I will admit, pity that the translation program is not turned on. Unfortunately, we can't do subtitles on live.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Michelle Ware is, Judy Duran, I love cornbread, it will be great for stuffing at Thanksgiving. I think we already did
Nice,
that.
yes.
Michelle Ware says, hey, Mother Chris.
Oh, Michelle, you're a trooper.
Good morning from sunny Adelaide, or should I say Mooney, at this crazy hour. Ha ha, hi everyone. Hi Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Stacy says that's gorge. Susan says beautiful Mel. Cheryl says ready for some cornbread. Judy says looks wonderful. Anita M, new name. Hello Anita.
Oh, hello, Anita.
Says just beautiful, yum. Bonnie says I see jalapeno cornbread in my future.
Oh, yes, with a bit of cheese. Oh, get in my mouth.
Chef says Mel, you're going to have me missing beans.
Missing what?
Beans.
What? Do they normally add beans to cornbread?
I don't know. I've never ever had
I've
cornbread.
never heard of that, but then, you know.
Well, Kelly's cooking and says, did you share the temp yet? I had to step away.
Temp is 350 Fahrenheit, preheated oven, 350 Fahrenheit.
And she's adding some chopped hemp hearts for protein and texture.
Oh, wow.
1.5 tablespoons.
That'll definitely work. I feel like this bread it's very forgiving. You can, you know, play around with it a bit and just add flavorings. I definitely want to do cheesy jalapeno. I love that combination. It's so delicious.
Oh, beautiful. Cheryl says put a link to those pans in your description box.
Okay, I will. These are, what are those ones called? Can go from freezer to microwave to baking. Tempered glass.
What the hell?
It's tempered glass, and I love that, you know, I can just slap a container on my baking dish and store it the same way. I don't have to remove anything, and, you know, saves on the cleanup.
I just had a spider abseil directly down in front of my face.
That's very good. I'm so happy. Are you playing with your friends?
Well, I have to have a funeral for my friend, just saying. Shirley says, what type of sweetener are you using?
I always use monk fruit. I keep granulated and I keep powdered. In here is granulated monk fruit sweetener, just the classic.
Michael says, I would have spared an extra dish to wash and cracked eggs straight into the flour. Yes, Michael. Yes, I'm with you.
I was trying not to be offensive today, Michael. Thank you very much.
That's
I don't
50-50.
want to put anyone off. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to play with this dough anymore because that's what I like to have, like a smooth, perfect, you know, looking crust. But we then would cover it with foil because there's almond flour. Well, if you're using all chicken, no. But when you work with almond flour, do protect your baking because almond does tend to scorch a little bit in the oven. So, well, it doesn't scorch, but within a few minutes, it can look like it's, you know, perfectly baked. And then when you look again, it's like brown. So, and that's just with normal almond, like just using straight almond flour anyway. So we're protecting our baking. Oh, that's good enough. I don't think I need to be pedantic with it.
But you will be. Would you like me to set a timer?
Yes. Okay. So the timing for this bread, the first one I baked it for 20 minutes covered with the foil on it. And then at the 20-minute mark, remove the foil and bake for another 10. You will see that at the 20-minute mark, it looks baked, but the inside, the middle part of the bread you can see visually it is very wet. So not very wet, but it's not baked, right? So you need to go for another 10 minutes with it uncovered. Anyway, let's put it in the oven.
Ding-a-ling, and go.
Done. And now I think we have to do a taste test.
So Chef says, I say Chris cracked some eggs on his head since he shared that with us. Thanks, bro. Appreciate your input.
So let's have the two ends.
Yeah, let's do a taste test. Is this for
That's
me?
for you.
Ooh. That's good, huh?
I like it.
It's very soft.
It's very soft.
Mm.
Now, what is your favorite way to have cornbread? Is it a side? Pardon. I'll just wait and swallow.
While you're eating, Sandy says, I can't believe you aren't at 100k subscribers. Your channel is awesome.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's nice. Danielle says, it finally arrived. Yes.
Yes.
Stacy says, look, here's the thing, Chris. Cook with Mel isn't the same without your butchering of names. And this cornbread is icing on the cake. And then, true to form, Stacy has to swear, so there's swearing emojis in there. You make my day, Stacy.
Woo.
Foxfield farmer just bought potato extract.
Potato extract.
Chef says, I can't believe that either. It just means we have to work harder to get them there, Sandy. To 100k.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm very, how can I say, I started off this channel thinking that, like my son was gonna move, we were gonna move out of the country and my son wanted to stay. This is back in New Zealand. And I was newly in Australia, and then my son was in New Zealand, whole different country, by the way, if you didn't know. And he was taken care of, but he missed my cooking. So I thought, oh gosh, how am I going to do this? Prior to starting a YouTube channel, we were video calling, and I was like, yep, you stir it now and you do this, and I thought, no, there's got to be a better way. And so we started this YouTube channel thinking that it was going to go nowhere, and it was just for like my kids when they wanted to, get older. Duh.
That's right.
Huh?
That's before we started the whole keto thing.
Oh, well, that's the thing too, is my kids are not keto. So the first, say 10 videos are not keto at all. And we looked at it and we thought, no, but, we need to share what we our meals and stuff. So that's how we started doing sharing keto recipes. So never ever did I think that I would make. I think the biggest blessing is making so many friends and being able to touch somebody who's a million miles away, and you blessed me so much, and it's been a very rewarding journey in that respect, especially creating recipes. It's a love-hate relationship. Some days I just want to go because the recipe's not working, but I do get lucky more often now with figuring out a recipe, and it works like straight away. I've got better as the years have gone by, and what a journey, what a ride. So I appreciate you. We both do, and thank you for all your support. So let me put this in the bin.
Okay, Danielle says, trust me, add potato extract to any of your keto breads. Ta-da, potato bread. And Michael says, Irish potatoes bread with mashed potatoes extract.
Oh yeah,
that does sound nice.
I have that corn taste in my mouth. Smack your tongue against the top of your palate and see what you think.
And I can still taste it as well. It's very nice. But it's not overpoweringly strong.
It's not overpowering. And I guess if you want a strong corn, I only put a teaspoon in that because I thought it is half a recipe, half of Tiffany's recipe anyway. So I'll only use a teaspoon. But I think you could get away with a tablespoon as well if you like, a strong cornbread taste. And I think for me, I last had cornbread, I think I was a teenager. My mother used to make it on occasion, and she used to actually steam the bread to make cornbread, and she used like proper corn kernels, grated and stuff like that. So it was amazing, and this definitely comes close without, of course, the actual corn. So I'm very pleased about that. I might try steaming the bread as well, just to give me, those retro vibes. Any other comments?
Oh, yes, no, there's tons.
Oh, go for it.
Yeah, we can go for as long as you... Stacey says it's been 100 degrees here this week, but I'm feeling chili and cornbread mood right now.
Wow. Oh, chili. Yes, of
Chili
course.
and cornbread, yeah, of course.
I have a chili recipe on the channel, and I won't tell you what it is, but that chili tastes like it has a ton of beans in it. That's all I'm going to say. You've got to try that chili recipe. It's amazing. Yeah, if you want the taste of beans, do that.
Judy says she loves the smaller size.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, hey, Stacey, are you listening? Because we're going to have a crack at this one. Mikislaw. I apologize, I really do. Mikislaw Z Magla is the name. Hi there, I found you yesterday and made your no-flour pasta and bone broth lasagna. It's been a blast making it.
Oh, nice.
And from this point forward, I will be calling you Magla. So I hope that's okay. Because I know for a fact I ruined that.
Try harder.
It's got a Z and a Y and a no. I'm not equipped to deal with this. Danielle says you don't want to know everything we do to cornbread here.
Wow.
Bonnie says bowl of beans with cornbread. So there you go.
Bowl of beans. I think I've got to make chili tomorrow.
I'm down with that because that bread is lovely. Michelle says, I don't think I've ever had cornbread in my life. Michelle, I hadn't either up until this very slice that I'm holding. Is that even a thing here in Oz? I got to try it. I need some corn flavoring. Well, that is why we had not done it up to this point, because I went on a procurement mission.
It's so ridiculously expensive.
If you can ever find it.
Danielle, you did a fantastic job getting this brand for me, because I see that it's only 1 gram of total carbs for 1 teaspoon. That's
phenomenal.
And I mean,
there's nothing else.
1 gram divided by all these servings. Hello, that's awesome. Anyway, I digress. Please keep going.
Chef says bean and cornbread are a staple in country life. Judy says you don't add beans to cornbread, but you eat cornbread with a bowl of beans.
Right.
Okay.
Of course, that makes sense.
So it must be a really common...
I would absolutely, I feel almost regretful that I didn't make my chili now, because I now have cornbread. Anyway, keep going.
but we're going to have a whole other cornbread too. So
So I have to make chili tomorrow.
chili's on for tomorrow. Carnivore Moxie says beans and ham with cornbread on the side. Yum. John Farrell says good morning everyone. Hey Jonna,
Hey, Jonna.
nice to see you. Danielle says coralware or corning glassware.
Probably corning.
Were you asking what it was called?
No,
Oh no, the stuff
Cheryl-
that goes directly from the oven.
yeah,
to the,
no, Cheryl said that I must link my containers in, which I will do after this.
Right. Chef says any updates on Maz? That's a very good point actually, and we've been a little bit remiss. Mr. Marzi Mars
Is here.
no, he's not here. I haven't seen him at all in the comments.
He is like so overwhelmingly busy. So bad.
And he knackered his leg, so I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah. Anyway. Check.
Danielle says Michael is being a bad influence as usual. Love you, Michael. Yes, that's exactly what we love you for, Michael. Long may it continue. Cheryl says I need this for cornbread dressing. We have a new name again, Terry D. A lot of new people this week, which is
Yes,
very, very nice.
that is very awesome.
Welcome, Terry. Terry says first time to catch you live. What brand is your stove?
Don't get my stove. It's
is
horrible.
useless.
Don't. I wouldn't recommend it. I certainly wouldn't
What
choose it.
actual brand is it? Does it say anything on the top there?
Westinghouse.
Okay.
But I think we live in a rental. This is not, we don't own this home, and I think that it hasn't been looked after. Let me just say that much. It took, I don't know how many times I had to clean it before I actually got it clean. So, yeah.
It may just
Westinghouse for me is a good brand.
be. Yeah.
I
should be.
think it's just been abused. The oven.
I think the seal's actually gone, but yeah. Anywho.
Oh, that cornbread.
Michelle says Pyrex dish, the tempered glass Mel just mentioned. Cheryl says I have some Pyrex and Corningware, but they're all 8 or 9 inches. I'm assuming you can use.
You can use that. Look, I think all that's going to happen is that your batter is going to spread wider, right, over your couple of extra inches. But you're still going to get your cornbread. You can cut your slices bigger, and you're going to achieve the same thing. I mean, if I can help it, I wouldn't go especially and go and buy something like that just for the cornbread. I think, ultra to suit you with what you have. And can I please ask a favor? If you are an avid Amazon shopper, could you please use my store link to start out and then do your shopping? You don't have to buy what I recommend or what I've suggested, but I am trying to grow that Amazon store, and because it's been doing a little bit horrible. so if you could, I would really appreciate it. Thank you.
So Magla says,
Yes.
I love your accent.
Oh, thank you. I don't.
I do. Jonas says, I can't do the almond flour or nuts. Oxalate dumping. My eyes hurt and crust up. It's gross.
Almond flour. They don't use the almond flour.
So
You
what do you
can
use
use. Do I have to pecan?
Oh, stop it.
Pecan. I'm scared to say it now because I'm going to offend somebody in the world. Anyway,
Get your pecan. Get your
pecan flour, or you can use full-on chicken flour. I think. I want to try it with a full chicken flour. Not using the almond because it's very complimentary with the cornbread. So, yeah, I think it would work. Anywho.
So, excuse me, Marianne says, Did I miss the oven temperature? I was busy texting Terry D. Ah, okay. So Terry and Marianne are in cahoots here.
Get 350 Fahrenheit or 180, 176 Celsius.
Danny says cornbread as a side, usually with chili, a worldwide favorite.
Wow.
Carnivore Moxie, have to slather it with butter. Ooh,
Yes.
Chef says you're very welcome, bro. I feel like me and Chef would get on very well.
Yes. Do you know we asked Chef to join our live and he didn't want to?
Oh, just put him on blast in front of everybody.
Do you know, like, I don't know why I'm getting the cold shoulder.
Let's take a vote. Let's take a vote down in the comments. Should Chef come and do a collaborative live with Mel? Put a yes or a no.
Yes, please say yes or no. And if you are enjoying yourself today, please hit that like button and thumbs up.
You're so not a salesman.
I know I'm not.
Cheryl says 350 degrees. Oh, she's talking to Marianne. Okay.
Yeah, 350.
Seattle 6 is here.
Oh, hello, Michael. How are you today?
Well, it seems like Michael's in a bit of a saucy mood.
I always feel like messing with Michael when he comes on. So
Good,
bad.
and you should, for this reason. He says, checking in and glad to hear that words are still hard for Chris.
Oh, good. Yes.
Okay, it's good to see that I've become known for this.
You should progress in life, not stay stagnant.
Okay, at this
So
point...
you should be getting better with the whole word thing. I'm just saying.
With age, there's supposed to come wisdom, maturity,
Well,
all these other things that
there's
seem to have just skipped me by.
I know there's a point where you start to go downhill, but hopefully it's like when you're 90 or something.
I'm at that point. I'm just going to mumble like an old man in a couple of years.
Oh, also, guys, Ron from what's his channel name again? Ron's Keto.
And you're talking about dementia. Ron's Keto Cafe.
Ron's Keto Cafe
Super Ron.
apologized for not attending the live. He has a ribbon cutting ceremony today. So it's nice when we know what our friends are doing.
Judy says another southern way to eat cornbread is mushed up in a cup of milk to make it like porridge. Ooh, that sounds good.
Tomorrow morning. My name. Oh, but I'm not really a breakfast person, but I think when I do break fast, my almond milk and cornbread.
We're gonna have we ain't gonna have no cornbread by tomorrow night.
No.
I can see this.
No, because my daughter's also on a health kick. Now, I was watching her and she had cereal and a health kick. And I was like, what are you doing? You're better off having bacon and eggs. You do know that, right? Oh, but cereal's healthy, Mum. I was like, no, it's...
Leave her alone. She's not feeling very well. If anyone can hear what sounds like a horse coughing in the background, it's
Oh, yes,
it's our daughter.
she's also not well. But, yeah.
Yarny Cat Crochet says, hi Mel, with a big love heart. Susan says, cornbread with chili, beans and cornbread. So cornbread with cornbread. Jonathan, I'm such a smart ass. Jonna says, had cornbread maybe twice in my life.
Right.
Ursula Dozier says, Mel, you've got to be the prettiest on all of YouTube and such a great chef.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. I will take that. To date, Chris has had more comments on the looks department than I have, so thank you very much, Ursula.
Mine are pity compliments. Yours are genuine. Where are we? Danny says to Judy, who was talking about the milk and porridge.
Oh, yeah?
Danny says, Judy, us dang Yankees call that Johnny cake.
Johnny cake?
Awesome warm for breakfast. Well, I think...
I could have some Johnny cake, thank you. It's on my list.
Yanni Cat says we mainly eat cornbread with chili at our house. Steve Salmons is another new name. Hey, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Cornbread and black-eyed peas. The Black Eyed Peas actually, I thought it was a singing group. Where is the love? No?
No, you can't be serious.
I'm not serious. The Black Eyed Peas.
Can you please read the next comment so I don't drop on the floor laughing?
Patty Dixon, hi.
Hello,
Oh, that's 20 minutes.
hello, Patty.
Patty says, hi, almost missed you alive. I slept in.
Oh, it's nice to sleep in though. Oh, anyway.
So now you need take it out another 10, right?
Now I want to show them what it looks like at the 20-minute mark.
Okay.
So let's do that. Yeah, it's amazing. So,
Pop
I
it
can't
back down
actually tilt
and then
it.
twist it just so that you can
Like that?
the camera can see past the paper. So if you pick it up like that from that side,
Yeah.
yep, and then bring it back in how you were, the camera can then see past the paper. Come up a bit, up a bit, up a bit, up a bit. Yep, that's good.
It's very wet and jiggly. So it goes back in for 10 minutes.
All right.
I don't want this paper to affect the shape of my perfect loaf. So,
10 minutes?
yep, 10 minutes.
And
Done.
go. All right. Marianne says, not only the prettiest, but Mel and Mr. Mel are the most awesomest on YouTube.
Aww, see? Thank you, Marianne.
Judy's dropped a bunch of big love hearts. Kelly says, this group truly does feel like friends or family.
Yes.
And Donna agrees.
Do you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. I like, I think my accent sounds stuffy, like I'm, stuck up or aloof. But I prefer, connections and making, friends.
You don't sound stuck up or aloof whatsoever.
I feel like I do.
There's nothing wrong with speaking.
But I can't change this accent. I cannot change this accent.
Yanni says, I really love that you made the tiramisu recipe for me.
You're welcome.
Michelle says, NZ, haha, yes, it's a whole different country, but they are our brothers and sisters across the pond. They are.
Yes.
I say it like I'm not a Kiwi anymore.
We don't feel like we're Kiwis, do we?
No, well, we've been gone a long time. So.
Yeah, it is a long time now.
But it will always have a special place, so. Chef says, I only see 12 thumbs up, guys. Help our lovely couple by taking a sec to click that thumbs up. Now is the best time. It will help the algorithm, know how much you love them.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it will help the algorithm know how much you love them.
I don't think the algorithm actually promotes live shows or recommends live shows to people because, I just don't see it happening. People watch our live shows, say maybe up to a week, and then afterwards we get hardly any views on it, and that's why I'm saying it. But if you do watch one of our videos, please hit the like button if you genuinely do appreciate, the value in it. Thank you.
Danny says she just looked on Amazon, no potato extract in AU. And that's right, there isn't. Kelly says I have some other bread and dessert extract flavors. I may try wheat bread with added hemp, flax and chia, baking more of a sheet or loaf for slices.
Nice.
I feel like Kelly's very creative.
Kelly, can you please send me more photos? I still have those pinwheel cookies from the magic cookie recipe. Kelly made them like quick smart, like that day or the next day, and she sent me photos of it, and her pinwheel cookies are amazing. like, I think she had a layer of blueberry in there. It looks like blueberry, but oh gosh. Anyway.
Okay, Judy says steamed cornbread with corn kernels would probably be called corn pudding.
Corn pudding, okay. And we used to call it cornbread because, I mean, it essentially did look exactly like this. It just with, you could see the little corn kernel bits sticking through. Anyway.
Michael says steamed cornbread sounds like more dishes for Chris to wash.
Oh, the beauty of, the dishes is that, well, the dish I used is that once it cools down, I cover it with its own lid. And yeah, there's virtually...
But if you were to steam it, how would you do that?
In a pot.
Yeah, so there'd be more dishes.
Oh, yes, of course.
I don't mind though, Michael, because, it's tough times. I've got to stay employed.
You've got to pay for what you eat, though. So I think it's fair.
Karen says, I wonder if you could fry the cornbread. We fry everything in the south. And Chef says, that's a great idea. Now I really want beans.
I wish you said something earlier, Karen, because, maybe I could have done a test. But also, maybe it's something that we can save for when we do a regular video and try frying it and see what happens.
Magla says, Magla is okay, guys. I enjoy you. Thank you so much,
thank
Magla.
you.
Oh, and we've got a big super thanks from Danny.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Danny.
Towards the purchase of your own freeze dryer. Oh, thanks, Danny.
Thank you, darling.
Stacey says, thank you both. This looks like a keeper. See you all next weekend. See you guys on the Facebook chat. Already got it saved. Your chili. Can't wait. Thank you, Lord, for that last slaying of a name, Chris.
Nice.
Thank you, Stacey. I hope you have a good week.
Yes, and a good weekend too.
Bonnie says, Karen, how about hush puppies? I don't know what that is.
You've said that you don't know what it is before.
Hush puppies?
Yes.
Well, I wasn't lying because I still don't know what it is. Did you tell me?
No, yes.
What's a hush puppy?
Somebody who was watching us said I'm not telling you.
Hush puppies are shoes.
No, that's a name brand of a shoe.
Yep, hush puppies go on your feet. So other than that,
why don't you Google it on your phone?
I will, but I'll finish this first.
Sorry, we're having domestics.
Carrie says, I cooked some lupin beans yesterday, so we'll be trying some recipes with them.
Right.
Susan said, I think cornbread is more of a southern US staple. Karen says, Pyrex for the container.
What brand is this?
El Cheapo.
Yeah, it is El Cheapo. There's no even brand name on it.
It's from, actually, let me see, because I think it does have
I'll close it, because you know how you are.
Was that necessary?
You drop my, and break my...
just give me the lid then. It's plastic,
There's
I can't do much
nothing
damage.
on there. And nothing on there. Anyway.
No, it's from Kmart or Target or something.
Yes.
Michael says, you guys leading the way in keto baking. This is Seattle, Michael. You guys leading the way in keto baking. Corn extract, what wizardry is this?
I know. Sweet corn extract.
And he's in the US, so they'll be able to get
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Jay Rugoff. Hey, Jay.
Hey, Jay.
Says, on the South USA, cornbread and chili, fine chicken, beans is a staple food. For a diabetic, I haven't gone near cornbread. Okay.
Well, now you can, because this is sugar-free. And keto-friendly. Oh my God. Can they see in the oven?
Very vaguely, yes. But you can see, if I just move your head a bit, it's rising very nicely. Terry says, wonder if we could use your new recipe for Thanksgiving turkey stuffing.
This one.
I assume so.
Why not?
Yanni Cat says, I'll check out the Amazon store link.
Thank you so much.
Kathy Roberts is here. Hey, Kathy.
Hello, go, Kathy.
How do we find your Amazon link? It's in the description
box.
below.
After the ingredients. Okay, so you get the, please hit the like button, blah, blah, blah. Then you get the ingredients. Then it says, for best results, please follow the method provided in the video. Then it's Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee links. And then it's Amazon. Yes, it is. Lungs, I'm sure.
Yeah, I couldn't say you're looking at me for confirmation. I got no idea. Patty Dixon says, I'm so glad you're seeing a lot of new people. I've been sharing and sharing. Everyone needs you guys.
Thank you, Patty. Oh, that's amazing.
Several other flour blends out there aren't working and are really frustrating people.
Really?
I wonder, well, we can take a guess.
No. Honestly, there are, Patty's right, there are several flour blends on, not just on YouTube, but on websites, right? When I was doing my research for the CK flour, I think, gosh, a year before, when I was even trying to find bamboo fiber, I came across at least 10 websites that have a keto-approved flour that they've developed themselves. What? He's smiling.
It's just reading ahead in the comments.
Go for it then.
I'll get there.
Thank you, Patty.
Michelle says, I'd use your Amazon store, but often things I want that you have listed aren't available or won't ship from the US to Oz.
Actually, how opportune is that?
That's a perfect segue, Michelle.
It's a perfect segue. Michelle, I have just got all the... Is it time? Sorry. Have to take the baking out. Oh, that is still sore, but here is the cornbread. It is absolute perfection. Anyway, I did notice that my previous loaf, it sunk a little bit, right? Because that is quite raised. So I think I'm going to just do that. Oh, God. Do that, switch the oven off, and leave it in there so that it maintains that height. I mean, but it's not a deal breaker. It's not like it sinks right to the bottom. You know what I mean? Anyway, I have just got all the requirements to create an Amazon store in Australia. So that is fabulous news, because that means I can now just source the lowest in carb products for my Australian friends, you know, so that they don't have to spend hours and hours searching on the internet for good stuff. So that's exciting.
Coming soon to a
Yeah.
store near you. Terry says, thanks, my oven died. Carb conscious Carolyn, in Southern America, we cook our cornbread in a cast iron skillet.
Yes. Oh, so that's what.
That's a fried.
Yes, somebody who was it, Karen, that was saying fried. Yes, it was Karen.
Yes.
Karen was saying fried cornbread. So I think we have to include that in the video.
So Marianne says Terry D and I are cousins.
Wow.
So that's the title. Now this is what I was laughing at. Danielle says, mean old chef Grams, you need to join. And then we've got, these are all people who have said yes. Danielle, Christiane, Cheryl, Kathy, Michelle Lukowski, hi Michelle, Marianne, Bonnie, Yanni Cat, Judy, Mrs. Henderson, hello Mom, Susan, Carb Conscious Carolyn, Steve Salmons. It's yeses all the way through. To which
I think Chef's in trouble. I'm gonna cry. I feel tears for me.
And I feel justified because I managed to get it back, which is good. Chef says, In response to all that, Chef says, hey, I'm in public at the moment, don't make me get emotional. But this is the one that really made me crack up. Danielle said, Chef Fat Grams, we love you as well. Cry for us, it's okay.
Well, the thing is, I asked Chef to join because I think he is a very underrated chef or a content creator on the channel. I believe in him. I have tried a few of his recipes, but I thought it would be really, and I know a lot of you guys have joined his channel. Thank you for your support. It can be very disheartening when you put all the work in and there's not many people seeing it or appreciating it. Anyway, that being said, tell you a fabulous story. I have an idea to make one of Chef Fat Grams' recipe while he watches and criticizes me. So I was asking if he would join, like a duel kind of thing. Instead of doing like an interview or something, I thought, it'd be more fun for him to throw, oh, don't do it like that, do it like this. So
I'm going to text Chef things to say in the background because I get slapped if I do that kind of stuff.
You do not get slapped.
Foxfield Farmer says buttermilk and cornbread. Oh, Chef said it again. Chef says I just put my foot in my mouth more than Chris. Love it. You see, Michelle says Black Eyed Peas were a great band. So the Black Eyed Peas were a band.
Yes. No, they are. That's the only Black Eyed Peas that exist on the planet.
Oh, good.
And people actually eat the band.
They eat the band?
They eat the band.
Okay, so it's the Hannibal Lecter's favourite meal kind of. Right,
exactly,
good.
Yes.
Hello, Clarice. Seattle 6, Michael says, eating healthy cereal and not feeling well later, experience is the hardest teacher. Susan says, Mel, you are so beautiful. There's another one
thank you so much.
Anita M, hi Anita. She says yes for Chef doing a collab. Mom says, sometimes I put butter on my cornbread and cover it with maple syrup.
We have maple.
We have sugar-free maple syrup.
Oh, man. I think I've been making a lot of cornbread. I find it goes down very easily, and there's a lingering flavor taste that stays in your mouth after you've finished, your cornbread.
It's very nice, and that is in it's just the bread.
Yeah, and
imagine,
I feel like I'm salivating a little bit extra after I've eaten it.
All the other things that you're going to dip it in.
Yeah.
Danny says, we all want to look as great as Mel on a bad day. Beautiful smile and salt.
Oh, thank you. The war paint does a lot of work. Just warning.
That is absolute claptrap.
Claptrap.
Michael Rosenau says, ooh, sleeping sounds great tomorrow, but I doubt the cat will agree not to get his breakfast at dawn like every other morning.
Gosh. Dawn.
Must be like our dog comes in and slaps the stuffing out of you. Terry says, Marianne and I skip the cornbread when we go to get local barbecue. We might need to take the new recipe with us next time.
Oh, yes. I think it would be beautiful in a barbecue instead of doing rolls or something like that. Have it with corn. Oh, yes. So many great ideas. Thank you so much, guys. Is there any more comments? Because I think I'm going to stop here and sign off. I feel like you have everything. Ingredients list is in the description box. 350 Fahrenheit preheated oven or 176 Celsius. You bake it covered with foil for 20 minutes. Remove the foil afterwards, bake for another 10, and you get perfection. Anyway, can we please read the comments because that's important?
Yeah.
Rest of them.
All right. Okay. So Mom says your cornbread's a lot healthier than mine. I'm changing to yours now.
Thank you. Oh, good one, Mom.
Danielle says, Chef Fat Grams, we love your tamales, slightly modified in my semi. Chef says, since YouTube doesn't have a good creator communication path, I'll get with you on IG and we'll talk collaboration. Yes! Good man, Chef. Michelle says, no, Mel, you don't sound stuck up. Your accent is so cool. I love it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Kathy gave you a big thumbs up.
Cute Kathy.
Chef says, nice Danielle, did you let me know the mods in my comments so I can try them too? Okay. Alan's awesome keto world is here.
Oh,
Morning,
nice
Alan.
to see you, Alan.
Kelly says, I've not had time baking as much, but I promise to share more.
Thank you.
Do you need me to send the blueberry lemon pinwheels in the group?
Oh, yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Danielle, no, sorry, CFG. Chef,
Yeah.
I used CK chicken flour instead of pork rinds, only change. Michelle says, I always like any vid of yours that I watch, Mel. I usually comment on them no matter how old it is.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Christiane
really
says, I'm just sad they've started adding ads during your live. I feel like I'm missing parts.
I don't get, I mean, I understand that after the live, you know, I understand ads, but during a live, like, then it's not live because then you're back for however long that ad ran. So I don't get it. It's weird. Anyway.
Cheryl says, I love listening to your accent, Mel. I have a southern accent and I really like hearing British type accents.
I so get that, you know, that I would sound a little bit British. Yeah. I get that.
It's for, I think, the UK, South Africa, certain Australian dialects and Kiwi can always almost sound very similar.
Yes.
Michael says, Hush Puppies are my shoes brand. Thank you, Michael. Knew someone was on board with me. Chef says, now I remember, sorry, after 50, my brain is really failing.
You've only just turned 50 though, Chef. I mean, you can't, it's not like you're turning 51 tomorrow.
Well, look, when you go off a cliff, it's not like you can fall off the cliff slowly. You know, once you go over the edge, you're gone. Thank you, Danny. Danny's always here to help me out. Hush Puppies are golf ball-sized cornbread balls.
He'll forget again the next. Just you wait, Danielle. Let's just wait for a few lives and mention Hush Puppies and just watch how this conversation is going to happen verbatim. He will not remember.
I won't forget. I just won't have remembered you.
I think I'm going to. I think I have to make Hush Puppies now that I have corn extract thanks to Danielle.
We can make them for a normal video, yeah?
I don't think it's going to last very long, but I will try and treasure it and savor it.
Cheryl has just reminded me. We eat Hush Puppies with fish, she says to me. I still don't know what they're talking about. Kelly says...
Imagine this in a little ball.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
Hush
an
Puppy.
imbecile.
Nobody suggested that you were.
The look on your face. Kelly says, Hush Puppies with shallots, yum, maybe fried or in a mini muffin pan.
Okay.
Foxfield Farmer, don't forget to give Mel a thumbs up.
Thank you.
Cheryl, little balls of dough similar to cornbread and fried. Okay.
Right.
Kieran says, oh, that sounds great. Little rounds of fried cornbread are Hush Puppies. Okay, I think I get it now. At least no one's called me an idiot yet.
I think I would need to make the batter a little bit firmer. You saw, because I showed you the batter, right? It was a thick batter. However, I don't think we could make round balls with it. It would end up being... Yeah, so I think I'd have to firm up that dough, which my thinking immediately is just to add a little bit more flour. If you want to try it, you know, before I post a video, go for it. Just add a little bit more flour and it'll thicken the batter up.
See, Michelle's with me. She says hush puppies are shoes.
Yes, they
But
are.
she also says they're small, savoury, deep fried round balls.
And black-eyed peas are a band.
See? Michelle had to Google it. She says, thanks, Google. Kathy says, okay, thank you. We'll check it out. I have to eat carnivore and your recipes are a tremendous help.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Magla says, since I changed my diet habits 1 year thus far, I have not had any sweet taste yet. It's mind-blowing, but I might go for some dessert with you.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice, yeah.
Michelle says, haha, glad I sent that out a question about Amazon. That's awesome, Mel. Congrats.
Oh.
The US had so many things I'd love to try.
Nice. I'm excited.
Mrs. H, when I make my own cornbread, sometimes I add whole corn, jalapeno and red pepper that are chopped up, adds colour. And Danielle's in big capitals, tamales.
Definitely. I wanna do the tamales with, if ever, this brainy idea, to collab with Chef comes about. So we'll see.
Cheryl says Hannibal Lecter ate fava beans. That's right, with a nice Chianti. But he also ate human skin, right?
You didn't just do that. You did it. Okay.
Now, Diane Taylor said, did I hear CK flour can be exchanged with pecan flour? Sorry, came on late.
Yes, it can be made.
Oh, sorry, Cheryl's answered her already.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Cheryl's so good. Thank you for helping, Cheryl. And everybody else.
Danielle says, Chef Fat Grams, you're my mom's new hero.
Nice.
Nice. Michael says, so got to find corn extract. Michelle's educating me here. Despite their name, black-eyed peas are actually beans, a subspecies of the cowpea. Black-eyed peas have an earthy, slightly sweet flavour and firm texture. See, that's much more helpful than...
Now, Cheryl, I thought we were going to string
Michelle.
him along a bit longer, at least for the duration.
That was Michelle, not
Oh,
Cheryl.
Michelle.
Oh,
Now,
Cheryl
Michelle.
will string me along for... Michael says, few 2 a.m. bedtime, great. We're so glad you joined us though, Michael.
Yes, thank you so much.
Kelly says, hers came out beautifully, can't wait to taste. Have a fantastic rest, you two, and a great day to everyone else. I'll send cookie and cornbread pics to the kids.
Oh, yay. Thank you so much, Kelly.
Danny says, in the middle of a live, yes, we drop back a few seconds every time they send an ad. Ah, okay. Michael says he just got a KFC ad, not so friendly. Chef says exactly, Chris.
Michael, as in Seattle 6 or Rosenau?
No, Michael Rosenau.
Oh, right.
Kerry, Chris, think of hush puppies as savoury donut balls. Yep, that sounds good. Michael, Seattle. Michael says, another winner, you guys. Thanks and get well, daughter.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
Terry says, I've had to wait on 2 ads so far myself. Mom says that commercial just now kicked me off your site.
Can we can't control that, eh?
I'll send the thing to YouTube.
Yeah, we must try and see if there's anywhere where we can select not to have ads, because that's ridiculous.
Danny says use a cookie scoop and drop in hot oil.
Of course.
Nancy says, sorry if you already said it, but I missed it. Where did Danielle get the extract?
Danielle, you will need to answer that. Amazon, I think, but
I assume so,
where in
yeah.
particular?
Cheryl says you can actually make hush puppies using Parmesan cheese, the kind from the can, and egg whites. Just mix 100 grams of cheese to 1 egg white, then roll into little balls and fry. Oh, Danny's already answered, sorry.
Nice.
She says, Nancy, you're on Amazon here in the US.
And thank you for that recipe, Chef. I'm going to, hope you don't mind, but I'm going to stick to this because it really tastes like the real deal, and like
That
when
was
you...
Cheryl, not Chef.
Oh, Cheryl.
Yeah.
Sorry. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm going to stick to this one because it reminds me of my teenage or younger years, and I love it. But yeah, there you go. So.
Goodness.
Have you lost your way?
I have. Cheryl, although they would be better using this cornbread. Okay, yep, so you just did the same thing.
Well, you should have finished the comment.
It's further down. It's gone ballistic here. Danny says, love the Hannibal Lecter reference, horror movie, massive fan here. Ah, cool. Me and Danny are going to get on well when she comes here. Karen says, I know when you fry a regular cornbread recipe, it's just cornbread and liquid. If you add egg, it will go all over the place and break apart. I still have to experiment.
Okay. We will try this recipe and see if it works. If it works, then we will recommend it in the video. If not, then it will not appear. We only share videos and recipes that we think are the bomb.com. So if it works, then it'll be there.
Seattle Michael says, Chris, expect to stay for counselling after the live. Michelle says, haha, awesome Hannibal Lecter impersonation, lol. And I don't get ads during your lives.
Oh yes, she did. She has mentioned that. Lucky Cheryl. Michelle.
Chef is out of here. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I've got to get to my Saturday projects. Love
Yes.
to all of you all. See you, Chef.
See you there.
And hopefully next week, live collab. Cheryl says, I really hate those ads during the live. I miss stuff every time. Michael Rose now, I don't think my hush puppy shoes are that tasty. Susan says, thank you, Mel and Chris. Great recipe. Everyone have a great weekend. And you too, Susan. Charity Shelby, if you add finely chopped onions in the hush puppies, they are so delicious. Dip in tartar sauce. Love you guys.
Ooh, thank you, Charity. Yum.
Patty says, I get so frustrated with YouTube ads that I'm trying the trial-free premium YouTube. It is amazing not to have ads interrupting what I'm watching.
Nice.
Michelle says, Danny, I've loved horror since I was a kid. Silence of the Lambs is a great movie. It's one of all-time greats. Keto Mama, hey there, beautiful lady. Ethel Pierzynski.
Hello, Ethel.
Your cornbread batter could be used to make tamale pie. Thanks.
Tamale pie.
Seattle Michael says, check the oven, dear. Because the light's still on. It's just the light though, isn't it? It's not anything else.
It's the main function is switched off, but I didn't touch the temperature, so it's all good.
Michelle says she uses Ad Blocker Plus. That's why she doesn't get ads.
Ah.
Carrie doesn't get ads either, but she has premium. Nancy says, I really do appreciate that you go out of your way to try and do these recipes for things we've all felt we've had to say goodbye to. It means so much to be able to include these again.
Oh, absolutely. And like for me, I think it's all about making this your lifestyle. And I just want to say thank you so much for attending this live. I have been super excited to share this recipe for weeks now. And I hope you have a fabulous week, and we will see you real soon. Ciao!
Bye, guys! Dun, dun, dun.